Yeah, I respect that, but PSG.LGD for me as well. I'm gonna go with my fellow analyst.
Hate achiever. What is this?
There's no hate, I swear.
A little bit of hate, maybe. No. It's so
Zero.
good. You know what? I'm gonna go for good Dota because the game doesn't matter for standings. I just want to be treated some great Dota because these two teams have been playing the best Dota so far in the group stage. Let's head over to our commentary duo to enjoy this match together with OD Pixel and Lacoste.
I'm really looking forward to seeing some top stuff here from the top two in the group. And Lacoste, well, what do you make of this? That showing of Lifestealer coming out, very quick response with that Razor. Do you think they'll still be able to make the Lifestealer work?
If they wanted to meme, why not just go for a Pudge or something, you know, something fun, Lifestealer, definitely not the fun, and it doesn't feel like that good of a Lifestealer game to start with, especially with the Razor pick. The last pick Razor was really on point, you know, I think they're gonna have a really good time with the Razor. Also, Alchemist does extremely well against the Puck. Puck's armor is really low for some reason. Acid Spray, lowers your armor by quite a lot, and the duration is 22 seconds for whatever reason. I think that needs to be patched the next patch we get. Seems a bit too OP.
Now for some
Absolutely. Nothing to say. He's going to be able to farm.
Sorry, 16. I was looking at the...
I was going to say, I didn't want to call you out. I didn't want to call you out.
No, it's fine. I'm just making mistakes at the start, so, you know, mid-cast and at the late game, I'm going to be perfect. It's all good.
Exactly. So start low, so the expectations then come in with it.
Started at the bottom, still there, you know.
We love it now. Game 1. Thunder Predator versus PSG. Thunder Predator coming off a pretty hot last game. That last series. Let's see if they can keep it going. That PSG.LGD is going to bring some problems. Already. Why? It's going to be first blood for Leo Star. So that's very nice, a bit of a boost for him. The laning stage will begin. Obviously, Frank. He's going to be taking the mid this game as Timber, so they have a bit of a matchup against the Alk.
I love what they did, you know, just switching things around, because Puck has 1 armor in the Acid Spray. You have -3 armor. You're literally taking 150% of the damage. Top lane, like, it should still be a good lane for Razor. Good stun by Y. A lot of damage. Stolen by Ame.
Ame's getting pretty low, though. The orb, Ame. He nearly goes down there. On the edge of his life. Sort of regen he's got. Tankers, they don't actually have a salve up here on this top lane, so Ame's going to be able to just slowly regen up, and they can punish that. They come back in. The orb.
He's good. He can try to play a bit more aggressive. Yeah, he has a stick, and also a Fairy Fire doesn't even flinch. But yeah, as your position 5, you kind of need to have a healing salve for these situations where, like, you trade and then you can't really, you know, play aggressive for the next 30-45 seconds if you're just using tangos.
Here we go.
Giving away too much.
Yeah, some XDs in the chat. I have 1 more XD and I'm out.
I'm not gonna try if I can actually write something.
Well, you wanted to XD
I wanted, you know, I just wanted you out. So mid lane should be pretty good for Frank. You know, he puts an extra point in whirling that or the Timber Chain to close the gap. Nothing to say. Using a healing salve. Needs to be careful.
He's chilling. Likes to live on the edge here, Frank. Not scared of anything. Continuing to farm underneath that Acid Spray to sort of send a message. He doesn't care. He'll take the damage. He knows he's got the regen pumping with the passive.
New Lifestealer, he's like old Wraith King. It's actually an old knight, you know. The old Lifestealer, where you don't have to use your skills. Like, you can play with the mouse pretty much. You just right-click someone, that's it.
I'll play with the gamepad.
You could. I think that's the hero that could potentially be played with the X5 controller.
I'll play with voice control. That's how easy it is.
How would you control a hero? Like,
right, up, down.
I would just simplify it for myself. You know, I would just say, make a rampage.
Make a rampage. I'll play. I still jump there for Leo stun. Watching the stun, and Doing pretty well against that Razor, but already have that 1 kill against Arme. Arme can't really afford to be dying in this lane. Mid lane.
Is there ever a lane where you can afford to be dying? Not really, huh?
No. There is.
So yeah, take that back, please, so we can, focus on the game. I don't know how strong Lifestealer is. I would put him somewhere closer to the bottom, especially at the early stages. Once he gets the items, he's very annoying to play against. Frank diving in deep on the mid lane, but Ave, yeah, he gets the kill.
Leo Style, is he going to be able to get by? He is. Very smoothly done there as well, making sure he gets a right click in so that the instance of damage blocked by the Spike Carapace was the right click rather than the damage from the orb. Can guarantee that kill safely. Moose, smoke on a mid lane, has a 1-1-1 build that allows him to... It's mana consuming build, but you can make stuff happen, nothing to say. In the jungle, man, love me some jungle heroes. Who's up? Who's your 4 minutes in, guys. Yep. I can't lane.
Dire's courier is so dead.
Playing against booster, can't lane mid.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Top lane, Moose. Coming in with a DD gank onto Arme. Arme, he's in a lot of trouble. This hurts. And Moose, oh, he's going to be able to get it. White tries his best there with a stun.
For a second, it looked like White killed him with the stun. Now, Leo Style going for Urn of Shadows. I like that, just adjusting the item build a lot because he is playing the side lanes, even though we see sometimes Fox on the mid lane building that Urn. It's very hard for anyone to be on the mid lane right now.
JC getting gone upon here. Xingqiu's trying to jump in to finish it off. Another stick charge from MJZ and another Fairy Fire. MJZ just baiting him in. As MJZ, he's going to be able to live. And now MNC's able to turn over to Faith Beyond, just go pretty far. It's going to be slow. Oh.
It's enough. 3 more hits, I would say.
I think 1 more, 2 more. He's not going to be able to do it. Quite strong enough to slow it, just level 1.
Yeah, movement below 25% when that's maxed out, and 50% attack speed, which is pretty okay. Once you get that phase, it's very hard to run away from it.
Moves with a lovely little icon
with
there.
the moves.
With the moves. This man's got the power to move.
Amen. Gotta die again.
I mean, this top lane, they're doing an excellent job.
Oh, moves. Nice to done again. Goes back inside.
Very smooth.
Yeah. I hope this cast is not a snooze festival.
It's looking spicy. And if it is, then the chat will certainly lose out on the entertainment value.
Yeah, you gotta get into those grooves.
I better stop before we start getting the boos. Okay, lead. Leo Star's got 6 kills. I just want to say, he's got them all up there. This is a 6-kill puck.
It's also a 6, assist task.
That's true. I mean, both very good, whatever angle you look at it from. Unless you look at it upside down, and then it'll look like it's a death instead of a kill. But as long as you're looking at it straight up bottom lane, moving over to Faith Beyond. He's ready to dive in, and Faith Beyond is going to try and run. They've got MJZ with a final punch, final ball of fire. 7 for 1, Thunder Predator. They are handling these lanes very, very nicely. Top lane, Leo Style wants to go for this. There is a stun. Oh, the ship faded out. Now Arme's in with the static lane. Leo Style can get himself far enough away. He can. He's got the Fairy Fire, he's got a stick, he's not scared at all.
What's up with the floppy hats and mix assassins? They just love the item.
They do. I think, especially PSG.LGD, we see a lot of their players really tend to try and fit them in. So
I think Mind Control started it. Started this whole thing.
Yeah,
with the floppy hat.
It really has. It's the current fashion. Very hot right now. There's nothing to say. Moves. 1 more hit. Has he got it in him? Shard will do it in a few seconds.
Jukes.
Nothing
to say, but nice. He also has the moves.
Yeah, nothing to say, nothing to see. Find him there.
Move along. Puck is level 6, no coil. Going straight into Spirit Vessel, which is going to be great against the Alchemist.
Always an essential. Nothing to say. Going for that Battle Fury build-up, of course. No surprise to see. He's wanting to get his farm on. Top net worth at the moment, but not by far. Not as far as you'd want to be as an out mid. As Frank, Leo Style, and even Mino nearly just as farmed as the mid Alchemist so far at 8 minutes in. Frank bullying them underneath the tower. PSG.LGD, they have to bring 3 in to deal with this aggression of Frank.
But they can't kill him. Like, these 3 heroes just cannot kill him. Even if towers are hitting him, he's way too tanky. With just 4 points in your reactive armor. Going into Hood, everything they have pretty much is magical damage anyway. Nyx's Assassin's Vendetta doesn't even apply break anymore. Mid tower, Moose will get the last hit.
There's middle tower. Last
Right beyond. Getting gone on Frank. They're just sort of, they're playing so much in the faces of PSG.LGD. They're just over in their triangle. Thunder Predator, they're not giving PSG.LGD any sort of space to do anything. It's just full control for Thunder Predator.
He's in. He's near the tier 3 tower. Like, this is the perfect hero for Frank to tank. Like, if someone can tank that much, it is Timbersaw. Ame.
Good old Frank.
Easy pickup.
Always rely on Frank. Frank. He just doesn't die. He's not dying to this. Maybe if White gets the stun.
He's out of mana, has a magic wand in a second, then a soul ring.
Can Moose help him?
Snowball.
Oh, snowball. Oh, that was beautiful. Moose. My goodness, this boy comes out to play after play today. Moose saving Frank. Leo Style.
Tanks the arrow.
That's not
Frank,
That's Frank's job. I mean, I don't know why Leo Style went in, but he did.
Even if he used the snowball there, like, the regen would kick in. His regeneration per second is 45. With the snowball duration, like, you get almost 200 HP back. It's incorrect, Matt. You know, I like to round up the numbers.
Yeah. But Leo Style dying there, I mean, they sort of just jumped in. I guess it maybe sort of took a moment to take his hands off the keyboard to give a clap for Moose, and then next thing he knew, he was in the middle of it all. But after a 6-0-0, KDA hit with that one death, but ready to get back out on the map. The 3 of them, Leo Style, Moose, and MJZ. Supernova is up. See what they could do with this.
Smoke. Moose still level 5, even though he's involved in 8 kills. Frank just being in the middle, being annoying. Mars needs 1 CS to be level 6. Lifestealer going for Battle Fury. How do you like that?
Wait, what? Oh,
he's cosplaying Siege Creep unit right now.
Hey, mid lane, look at this goal here. Straight on top of nothing to say with a Supernova. My goodness, the outfit standard chance. And now with the coil holding safely out underneath the Supernova done, they're going to head over towards him. Frank cuts down a second. Job will kill for Frank. They will lose Moose in return, Xingqiu and Y. The Tusk in return. All aggression continues from Thunder Predators. They're just set on taking these fights deep behind the tier 2s.
That was such a great move, actually. You know, them smoking behind the Timbersaw, who's playing between tier 2 and tier 3 tower. Timber chain away, arrow misses. Symphony of skills. Stun also misses. Pretty electric, I would say. You remember that song? Very electric. Maybe you don't. It's from, I think it's from like Dota 1, maybe start of the Dota 2 days. Like a lot of.
It's one of those original sort of highlight compilation soundtracks that was used. A lot of electricity this game. Razor on one side.
On the other side we have. What do we have on the other side again?
We have the team itself. So Thunder Predator. And get more electric than Thunder. Actually, is Thunder electric? Yeah, it must be, right?
I'm pretty sure it is.
It looks like it.
Looks like it. You know, we'll just go with it.
I'm sure there's a big power plug up in the sky shooting out the Thunder.
That's how it works.
That's how it works.
This is like scientific cast. You learn about Dota. You learn about nature, physics, math.
If you're looking for radiance,
you don't even need to go to school. You just need to sit here and watch us. Listen to us.
Don't go to school.
That is terrible advice, kids.
No. We're not going to go there. Get some education.
Get some education. And then you can be smarter than us.
yeah, you just have to finish the second grade, and you got it.
Down for the first grade. Here we go in the jungle. Leo Star rolling over. They've got the Dream Car down onto the 2. They're taking out the Razor. They'll lose moves. They don't care. Mars. Fabian puts up the shield. He starts to back away. And Leo Star's in on top of him, and the magic damage between the two of them. Gonna slowly burn Fabian down.
Fear. Yeah, that will not do it. Urn of Shadow will finish off the job.
14 for 5, Thunder Predator.
Do you know what's active from Urn of Shadows called without looking?
Burn of Shadows?
No, Soul Release.
I was close. I'll change it now.
So yeah, 4K gold lead for Thunder Predator. They're making some aggressive moves around the map. They've taken Tier 1 tower on the mid lane, Tier 1 tower on the top. Timbersaw going for the Lotus Orb, which is a sick item against... Yeah, you just want to protect your lifestealer with it, you know, the static link, that's your job, because Razor has one job. Use it on the lifestealer, pretty much. Battle Fury almost done. Why is it called Battle Fury anyway? Like, if you're farming, shouldn't it be called, like, Farm Fury?
I don't know, but every time I buy it, my teammates get pretty furious.
Battle Furious. Alchemist, also his Battle Fury done, on top of the 2 bracers going into S and Y. Pretty standard stuff. Get some status resistance, that HP regeneration amplification.
Frank. Shards. Oh, moves again! Oh. These shards are just the creme de la creme of shards here from moves. Beautiful placement every single time. He traps them out. They can't run. They cannot run here. Now, why? He's trying to, but Frank's on top of him. Dream Coil down, they're not messing about. They want the kill, they get the kill. 2 more here for Thunder Predator. The movements continue, the pressure stays on.
Nice done by TP. Lifestealer still, you know, not joining any fights, just farming the Ancients, farming the triangle with that Battle Fury, going into Yasha, which is okay, wants to be able to be more speedy, get away from Razor's static link. Timbersaw, Lotus Orb done. I see Guardian Greaves. I press like, because you just want to be, you know, tanky enough, extra mana regen. You're playing against the Nyx Assassin as well. A lot of overtime damage coming out from that Spirit Vessel and the Phoenix. I think Phoenix just finished off the Veil, so that's going to help out quite a lot. A lot of magical damage. Oh, Supernova.
Oh, it's a little far away. But not that it matters, as Moose and Frank seem to be doing it on their own. Sunray comes out, MGZ didn't even need to be anywhere close with the Supernova. The job is still a successful one, as Arme still goes down. Thunder Predator just continuing to make this game one so far look pretty easy. I mean, sure, it's only 4K lead, but I say only, that's definitely more than it seems.
Because there's an Alchemist on the enemy team.
So it's more like
if you had to choose a number, 50 of 50, okay, you just added a 0.
Added a 0.
I would, you know, maybe round up at 10 pot, getting 1. Done.
Finally saw PSG.LGD able to make a move themselves like that. Moves. He's going to need some backup. It's coming in. Frank's heading over. Jin QY and Fabian, they're sticking around. Actually, Frank's TP is going to be put to a stop. I believe probably cancelled in the mid lane. As MJZ comes down instead. No Supernova though. MJZ will die.
Has a healing cell. But the urn. Light Shadow. Lifestealer. Yeah, you don't have any abilities. You can't really do much. Just trying to right click, rage. We'll get a kill on Nyx Assassin at least.
More money for the farm, but Minos.
Frank has just been sitting on a mid lane pretty much forever.
The Lotus off, so Concoction can be quickly sent back over towards nothing to say. Look, he's the link going. Frank on the escape, but he's on the backup. Moose comes over with the snowball, it's straight onto Arme. Arme just blown up at the front of it all. PSG.LGD not with the means to be able to protect him. The Predator have so much burst with the lead that they have.
Like, even with the Spirit Vessel on Mirana, it's gonna be very hard to kill this Timbersaw, has a way of dispelling things once he gets that Guardian Greaves, which, you know, he still needs like 5 minutes to finish off. It's a costly item.
Is Dire going to let that
So
middle
second way of
tower fall?
dispelling things, and some extra mana regeneration, which is going to be nice. And Lifestealer, he keeps farming.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, by carapacing the cleave of the Battle Fury to try and send this up. Why? Arena's down, but Minos, he's already put the raid. They head over with the snowball straight over the walls. Why? TP's coming in for PSG.LGD. Why? He's going to be able to live here with the final two despite carapace, but they'll get the
This
burst.
is the good Supernova.
It's holding the high ground here. PSG.LGD, they've got to really consider if they want to stay fighting around it. Infest keeps him alive as Minos is able to jump into moves, survive for this as they'll move on, diving up towards the tier 3. The Sunray burning down Fate Beyond as 4 dead on LGD. Once again, Thunder Predator proving that this game, it's just impossible for PSG.LGD to
Very
fight back into
aggressive.
this line.
They're so fast to react to what's happening on the map. Good try from Y, you know, use that carapace on the cleave, but Timbersaw says, bro, come inside me, I'll protect you. Lifestealer hops in with the Infest, and now after he finishes at S and Y, like, those stuns are not gonna matter that much. The extra status resistance will kick in. He will be a bit more tanky. Hits level 15, extra 25 damage. Like, this Lifestealer is having a really dream game, even though, you know, he's playing into Razor.
Dire's middle tower.
Tetsu's finally taken out here.
Dire's top
Frank
tower.
finally. Besides, you know, he's done sort of fighting behind it. They'll push it down with the creep wave.
Dire's top
KB
tower
out
is
on
under
nothing to say, but still very hard for him really to have any sort of impact in these fights. 0, 1, and 0 in a very unimpactful game so far from the Alchemist. From the side of Thunder Predator, they're just getting so much done. Into the Roche pit they head. Frank still keeping the attention away from that area, pushing in mid. PSG.LGD, they've got to make a decision if they can even try and get over in. They're not going to be able to. It goes
Now
down
it's
too
just
quickly.
going down too fast. Y scouting things out.
top tower is under attack.
Tusk already has a Blink Dagger, so he can be the one, you know, creating the saves inside the Mars Arena when they initiate on someone, plus Infest. Like, they have so many ways of protecting each other. Sunray is maxed out on top of that. They're relying so much on the Alchemist. Like, in terms of net worth lead, like, it's going down because Alchemist is still farming, nothing to say, nothing to be involved in as well. 0-1-0 score, but he will be fight ready soon.
And they still can't deal with Frank mid. Frank has just lived his life right underneath the tier 3 tower. He's even diving it. He's looking for Fate Beyond. Beyond won't be able to save himself, pushing Frank back with the spear. Elsewhere, Minos, he's still on armor. And over towards the base, nothing to say, he's trying to turn up.
This could be a bit problematic. Yeah, he's dead. Maybe. Sunray keeping him alive.
They're healing him up. He's going to be able to get
He
the
still
load
has
off.
it
He's
good.
fine. Frank is going to live. The dream goes down onto the 3 of them. The Supernova's well, Frank's still alive.
Not gonna pop.
Nothing to say. The snowball picks up Frank. Frank, he'll live. You can't flank the Frank.
You cannot. Passive foot. He didn't even flinch. Did not want to pop it, even though it's 75 mana. Moose. He can't get out of this one, can he?
I think he can. He just
Snowball
punch.
plus a Blink Dagger. Okay, he's okay. Like, they're
Just nobody's dying on Thunder Predator.
Dire's middle tower is under
as I said, you know, they're keeping everyone safe. Multiple saves. Infest, Sunray, Snowball. Dealt some damage on the tower. They don't have too much tower damage at the moment. Like, Lifestealer needs to get another item, another 2 items. I love that build. I've seen, I believe it was Navi's carry player. Like, I'm not sure if it was like the current Navi roster that is playing right now. When he was playing against the Alchemist and I believe Morph, like Armlet into Scotty, just to cripple both of them. Like, the regeneration is so good and extra slow.
Look at Minos. He's just running straight in. He knows he's going to have the back of the Leo style. It comes with the silence on the 2. The jump ball from moves on to nothing to say. That's the out. Dead and gone for Pixie. Over the one they turn. It's a good stun on the 3. Then the arrow comes out. Will stun moves, but the heals are there from this Phoenix. Just Summer every time from MJZ. Keeping them topped up. And not in a position for PSG.LGD to ever be able to commit and actually finish anybody off.
I feel like PSG.LGD is not playing Dota. They don't have the answer for this. Timbersaw.
He's coming in. Fate Beyond will turn with the arena. It's a swing and a miss.
Leo style, pretending he's AFK. Look at that one. I love that.
Is he actually?
He is.
No,
He is.
just
Check
standing
box.
there. Oh my goodness. They're feeling it right now. He's going to come back in. Dream calls out. They take out Y. They beat up Faith Beyond.
I believe this might be it. Yes, they're calling it. Nothing they can do it anymore in this game. Like, they got outplayed so hard. Like, this Timbersaw was causing so many issues. Like, no real response. And I love that smoke behind the Timbersaw when he was playing so aggressive. They get surprised. Just some nice stuff. Like, Thunder Predator as a team looks super